the first date. Days passed, and our conversations only grew longer. We exchanged numbers that evening at the cafe, and since then, he had found a way to make every day feel lighter. Whether it was a simple text in the morning or a random joke in the middle of the day, he had this uncanny ability to make me smile even when I wasn't in the mood. Then, one afternoon, he asked me out on an actual date. I stared at my phone, rereading his message more times than I cared to admit. Would love to take you out for dinner this Friday. No coffee spills, I promise. I laughed, shaking my head before typing a response. As long as you don't drop the food either. Friday arrived faster than I expected. I stood in front of my mirror, debating on what to wear, my nerves bubbling up inside me. Why was I so anxious? It wasn't like I hadn't seen him before. But this felt different, official, maybe even significant. When I arrived at the restaurant, he was already there, standing near the entrance. He looked up and smiled the moment he saw me. Hey. Hey, I replied, suddenly feeling shy under his gaze. You look amazing, he said, his voice soft but certain. Thanks, I said, tucking a loose strand of hair behind my ear. No coffee in sight, so I think we're safe tonight. He chuckled, opening the door for me. I'll do my best to keep it that way. The evening was perfect. We talked effortlessly, just as we did in the cafe, but this time, there was something more. An unspoken excitement between us, a quiet understanding that this wasn't just a casual dinner. It was something more, something real. By the end of the night, as he walked me home under the streetlights, I felt my heart racing. Was he going to kiss me? Did I want him to? As if reading my thoughts, he stopped just outside my door, looking at me with the same warmth I had felt the first time we met. I had a great time tonight, he said. Me too. A moment of silence stretched between us before he gave me a soft, knowing smile. Good night, Maxwell. Good night, I whispered, watching as he turned to leave. And just like that, I knew this was only the beginning of something truly special, the days that followed. The more time we spent together, the harder it became to imagine my days without him. We explored the city, tried new foods, and discovered little bookstores hidden in narrow alleys. He made even the most ordinary moments feel extraordinary. One afternoon, we found ourselves at the park, lying on the grass as the sun set. He turned to me, his fingers brushing against mine. You know, he murmured, meeting you was the best accident of my life. I smiled, squeezing his hand. Mine too. The days unfolded in a beautiful rhythm. Lazy mornings with coffee, spontaneous road trips, late-night conversations under the stars. He introduced me to his favorite music, and I shared my poetry with him. Every little moment felt precious, as if we were building something fragile, yet unbreakable. One evening, as we sat on my balcony watching the city lights, he reached into his pocket and pulled out a small, delicate charm bracelet. I saw this and thought of you, he said, slipping it onto my wrist. A little reminder that no matter where we are, I'm always with you. I looked at him, overwhelmed by emotion. I don't need a reminder, I whispered. You're already in every part of my world. He leaned in, pressing a soft kiss to my forehead. And in that moment, I knew this wasn't just love. It was something deeper, something lasting. A love that had found its way into my heart and made a home there.